Good morning, YouTube. I hope we are well. Another morning doing the same shit. And that's all this YouTube channel has probably been about since it started. A creature of habit and routine, especially in prep. Honestly, nothing to update you on. Nothing. Everything stayed the same. No changes to food, cardio, PEDs, all that sort of stuff. Nothing's changed. It might change again on Monday when I have my check-in, but for now we rinse and repeat because it's working. Don't try and fix anything that's not broken. But that's it really. I'm gonna take you through the day. We're actually going out for dinner, which is a little bit makes me I'm better at it now. Previous preps, previous photo shoot preps, everything like that, like if I'm 12 weeks out, 14 weeks out, 20 weeks out, as soon as you say you start prep, I wouldn't eat out. But we're going out to say thank you to some friends who looked after Cora for a month. And you just have to try and be a little bit more relaxed. I do believe that in a prep, like we're literally going to like a Lebanese place sort of thing, I guess, where I will literally just have grilled chicken and like a jacket potato, something like that. So I can definitely make that fit my calorie requirements quite comfortably. But sometimes just psychologically that's not easy, especially for me, because like I want to do everything on the money, right? I want to be in control of all these variables. So sometimes that fucks with my head, but when I'm 13 weeks out, it's not a problem at all. So probably when I get to like 10 weeks out, I wouldn't do anything like that now. And I don't think actually we've got anything planned. So going forward, it'll be absolutely fine. Not that it's a problem now, but if you know, you know. It can just feel a little bit of a mental demon in your head. So my arm's fucking sore from holding this already. So I'm gonna wrap up probably another 15-20 minutes of steps, then we're gonna head to the gym. Hey, morning. Morning.
Thank you.
Okay guys, vacuums. Just something that's very, very good for tightening up the midsection, having very good midsection control. And I do believe that it can actually make the midsection smaller. So I'm gonna run through my normal rounds, but I just kind of want to walk through a bit of a demo for you now that I have a little bit more of a flat stomach than I did before this prep. So I'll do the typical girl tie up here. So what we want to do is, let me just move this camera down a little bit. I kind of think of just arching my upper back a little bit. So I kind of just arch the upper back, and the goal is then to push all the air out of this midsection. So from here, I'm just going to go push all the air out, so you're crunching down, and then I think about just almost just drawing in my lower abs to the back to my spine, and then I think about doing the same, but pulling up into kind of my diaphragm. So and then you hold that until failure. So do it from the front on, crunching down. And there's a bunch of other ways you can do this. You can do it standing, or we can do it just slightly bent over a bench. And I don't know why, but I kind of like to do it this way, just because it allows you to kind of fight gravity a little bit more. I'll do it here. So I don't know if that's right, because everything kind of wants to pull down, so you naturally just want to like have a gut here, but if you can control it here and draw up from here, it just feels like a stronger variation of doing it. So compose, and then For me, I'll just repeat 3 more times. So in total, I'll just do 5 rounds until failure. Very good to kind of get your stomach going as well. So you're getting digestive, like if you feel a bit bloated some days, maybe a bit gassy, sometimes it's just a nice way of actually just relieving that as well. Vacuums, super quick and easy to do. Literally you can just do them every day. Like every day, super easy. And ever since I've been doing them, like, have I seen my midsection get smaller? No, but I have more midsection control, which then can allow me to make a smaller waist illusion. So guys, just like that, the cleaner has been in and we have been to get coffee and we are home. I think we should give you a Cora update. Does Mum want to give a Cora update?
After I finish my food.
Okay, I'll do part 1 of Cora update. So, part 1. She's doing a lot better. She's doing a lot better. She's going for morning and evening walks now. She just seems herself. Like even this morning when Steph was in bed, she kind of like jumped up onto the bed. So she's putting weight like fully into her back legs. Medication is down more than we've actually been prescribed. So her anti-inflammatory medication has been reduced. They actually reduced it to a 10-kilo dog when she's actually 14, and I'm giving it to her as a 6-kilo dog. So she's getting 3 kilos in the morning, 3 kilos in the evening, and the nerve painkiller thing is 100% less, 100% less. So yeah, that's pretty much it from me. Mum.
Yeah, she's good. Yeah, she just seems like her normal self. Once again, let's her run around. To jump up, as Brendan said. I don't think there's much more to contribute there, but she's good. She's so gets to go around the block now, which is nice progress and from no walking. So
she's doing good.
She's good.
She's doing good. Yeah, she is doing good. So I think we've got the vet appointment again, like I want to say like mid-June, roughly. I think it's something like that. So I think they'll give her the all clear. Won't they? Yeah, I think they'll give you the all clear. I think we'll get the all clear. I don't think we'll need an MRI at all, just by seeing her progression. So I think over the next kind of few weeks, we're just going to start taking her on bigger walks and stuff like that, just slowly building up, because she didn't really move for like 2 weeks. So even just from a strength aspect, she needs to kind of just build that back up again. But that's about it. That's our life. So that's the life. It sums up laptops, gym, and food.
And cuddles.
And cuddles. Lots of cuddles in our spot. So yeah, we're going to get pre-workout meals in, and then we're going to go get that last workout of the week. Definitely getting spicy up in the desert. I think we're touching on like 40 degrees now. But honestly, like when you've been here for like 6 years and like the summers actually feel like they're getting easier because they've put in so much more greenery now. Like I generally think it is slightly changing the climate here. It feels pretty good. It does feel good. And summertime here, as much as people fucking slate on it, this country is still better than 90% of the fucking world in the summertime. And it just allows you to work, to train, to really lock in. It feels like a fucking training camp here. and you can still go fucking skiing in the mall, and you can still go do everything as normal here. It's designed to be hot, so it's not really a problem. Where's she gone there? So yeah, I honestly I love it so much more than I ever have this year. I think because obviously we've got our nice new apartment, and honestly the war situation just made you feel really patriotic about the place, that I've said in many YouTube videos before. The atmosphere here feels so just warm. There's UAE flags everywhere, and to top it off, it's nice and quiet, which is awesome. So great for residents. No traffic, which is fucking sick, and that's about it. Ooh. Alright everybody, we're going to do a bit of a walkthrough for this one. I've got time, so I just want to sit with you, maybe do some kind of cues on my training session, but also just ramble and just give you a bit of a life update besides what you see on a vlog. Again, just giving you a bit more context on life. I will obviously start with prep and everything like that because it's the easiest thing to dive into. I technically started this prep back in January, purely because the NPC calendar wasn't great for our travels this year. So from January till April, I pulled off 10 kilos of body fat, and that was before our Australia trip. And then obviously when I was in Australia, I go there, I don't take any assistance, I don't take any PEDs, I don't take anything. So it was actually really just nice to completely back off in Australia, chill. I learned a lot about my training then, and to be honest, over the last 2-3 years, I've really taken my training skill, intensity and accuracy to that level, which is honestly what I'm seeing in these first few weeks of prep is the biggest fucking game changer. It is the ability to literally just train fucking hard with accuracy, and my body composition is just completely changing. For me, I hold a lot of body fat around my midsection, but to see my abs at 13 weeks out is just a bit of holy shit. And I'm 96 kilos. I literally just did my check-in with Cam again today, and I'm just I look pretty fucking good at 13 weeks out, so that's just pretty amazing. And I'm really proud of everything. It just feels a lot more relaxed this time. In previous preps, I've been very like this, and I'm very good at pushing people away and just being this is the fucking tunnel, I'm on it, I've got shit to achieve. But I don't know, age, you just get a bit wiser. When you've done this so many times, it just becomes a bit lighthearted. So when I had coffee this morning, I just put some dash of almond milk in there. Almond milk never made anyone fat, did it? So yeah, I'm just a little bit more relaxed this time, which feels good. Obviously, there's going to be weeks of prep where we've got to fucking dig. But when we're at this position at 13 weeks out, it feels just perfect. You might have saw that I just sped up that clip. That is me priming for my working set, which is here. So this is honestly a big fucking mistake that people make, is that they go straight into working sets. Before I even did this stiff leg deadlift, I had 2 other movements before this. Putting these big compounding movements first, I don't see any benefit, because you're literally just not physically and mentally primed for the session. I think there's a greater risk of injury if I went in there and did this. So having this single arm lat pull down and the chest supported row, a really good way to just get locked into the session, both physically and mentally. But then when you're doing a big lift like this, you've got to prepare for it. So you saw me do 1 plate, just get the feel for it, feel my hamstrings and glutes, 2 plates, 3 plates, etc. Just really feeling out the weight, not going crazy on it, but just literally anything from 1 to 3 reps, just to really feel it out, gauge it, see how my body's feeling, to literally just go into those 2 working sets, just at the best possible physical ability to get the most out of those sets. And that's the biggest thing that's changing my body. It's being able to do 2 working sets and get the most out of it. And that's that just takes years of experience, and that's a big thing as a coach. I want to educate my clients on doing this, is being it's really taking, regardless if you're a lifestyle, taking them to a point where you can really get the most out of them by doing as little as possible. And that's where we want to get the most bang for your buck, in a sense. So yeah, anyway, completely rambling, guys. I'm actually going to wrap up the rest of this vlog in a little bit of a clip now, because we actually did go out to dinner with Mads and Corey, which was super nice. It was really, really nice. Obviously, I didn't really eat too much, just because I'm still a bit mentally aware that I'm on prep. But old me would never have done that. Never have done that in my fucking life. So it just feels very good to be a lot more relaxed as prep. And like when you've done this long enough, you realise that stress levels, the lower they are, the cortisol, the lower it is, you're always going to get a better physical result from it. So ramble over. Okay, back from training and a very good back and hamstring session, which you just see me do a little walkthrough over. But because we are going out for some food later, to say thank you to Mads and Corey for looking after Cora whilst we were away. Something that I've actually never done this. I've never done this on prep. I've never gone out and eaten out on prep. Well, maybe we did last time. We did for our birthdays actually last year. We were on prep and we had a steakhouse. But this is how you do it. So post-workout normal meal is normally the rice and olive oil. So we've just eliminated that. We literally got vegetables and chicken. So super easy. And then tonight, like you just be fucking smart. You think about where you're gonna go eat. But luckily we have friends that are all in the bodybuilding world or fitness world. So I'll probably have some grilled chicken and a jacket potato tonight. So super easy. And I can make that fit my calories because my calories are pretty high. Even have room for a creamy when I come home. So you can still be in prep and do this stuff. But gathered at 8 weeks out, I wouldn't fucking do that. Nice it is to see her doing that.
So nice, isn't it?
Yeah. Side on. Collapse. 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 Oh. And just like that, guys, it is Monday. I've just edited the vlog that you're watching now. We went out with Mads and Corey for a lovely little dinner just to say thank you to them for looking after Cora for such a long period of time whilst we were in Australia. And Sunday, honestly, it's just I enjoy my Sundays. I get up quite early because I don't have to do cardio at the moment on a Sunday. So I literally just wake up and from like 5 a.m. till 7, I just work. I'm doing a lot more things behind the scenes of a business that I know I should have been doing for probably a lot longer than I have, like monitoring data, even when it comes to content creation, being more organized with it, because when it comes to like me growing this personal brand now, you have to be a lot more on it than you did 5 years ago. Before, like, you used to be able to post transformation pictures of clients and you used to post their results and you'd be having inquiries after inquiries. Now, obviously, it's harder. It's a harder industry, like probably any other industry is. Like, if you went up to a tech guy and said, hey, I want to be a coder, it'd be like, don't bother, bro. A part of me wants to say that with the online coaching world. Like, honestly, if someone comes into coaching right now, it's going to be fucking hard. I'm glad that I have a decade of coaching experience under my belt, and obviously being a professional athlete before. Like, I don't think without that foundation and those years of just work and resilience and just experience, I wouldn't be able to be doing what I am today. But it does require us to adapt and overcome, and that is the biggest fucking thing that you can ever do. When obstacles, when life comes at you, you have to keep moving forward, but you just have to adapt, and you have to overcome these obstacles in your life. So that is what I kind of do on my Sunday now. I look at data, even for the VA team, I look at data being like, okay, are we meeting targets that we need to meet? Is content going in the wrong direction? What type of content that do I want to produce that fits my morals, but also that does get traction as well? So there's always this fine game that you have to play. Obviously Monday is my check-in day as well. I have just checked in, but I will leave that check-in picture for the next vlog. But otherwise, guys, life is good. We literally walked back from the coffee shop just then and
I just feel very grateful. I think it's an age thing. I feel very grateful for just the little things, that we have a lovely home. Just grateful for all the small things, to be honest. You can always sit there and think like all the things that you don't have in life, and that list will always forever keep growing. But if you sit there and be grateful for what you do have, like again, like even Steph, like having a fiance that I do, like sometimes you sit there and think like you when you live with someone all the time, you do take them for granted slightly. But I just have to look back and be like, oh my god, like I am with the most amazing woman in the world that literally shares the same passion as me. Like that's so rare to come across. Again, just little things like I have my health, and just really weird things that I would never thought about in my 20s. But as soon as you turn 30, my opinion changed on a lot of things. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna love you and leave you. I won't ramble too long, but I hope you're enjoying these vlogs and stuff like that. I'm just trying to just document what I do and things like that. If there's anything you do want to see, comment, message me, whatever that is, and I'll be happy to show you the life behind the scenes of what goes on. So I love you and leave you.